Hi, I'm Peter in Colorado. Talk to you about rehabbing your fuel sender in a Saab Sonett. This one was out of a 1971 Sonnet. I'm not sure which other years the same sending unit might work, but it's very straightforward, and I think they're hard to get. Mark Ashcraft might have some, but here's how I fixed mine. So this is the position of the sending unit in the tank. What you see is this part right here. It's on the driver's side of the gas tank at the very top of the tank. The hard part is getting all of the vinyl out of the way, and you'll see that they put a piece of like fabric or tape over this. It looks different than the rest of the top of the gas tank, and that's where your sender is. You just got to dig under there and take out these screws that come around the edge, and then you got to tilt it around a bit to get it out with the float that's on the bottom, and that's how it works. The float goes up and down, and we'll get into the details. So these are the tools that I used. Straightforward. This is kind of a nice little pliers. It's small. It's good to get into the tabs. I'll show you. Screwdriver came in really handy. And this is kind of the key thing. It's a fiberglass scratch pen. I got it from Amazon for very few little money, and it has fiberglass bristles on the very end of the pen. Okay, so orient your sender like this, and here's one tab, there's another, and the same on the other side. There's 4 of these tabs that need to be bent up, and that's where the screwdriver comes in handy to get it started, and then the pliers come in handy to bend them up straight, all 4 of them, and then it comes apart. And this top piece does separate from the bottom like that. And then what you have here inside is the tiny little wires that form the rheostat and is part of the sending of information. And this brass piece that rides on those little tiny wires, this comes out. It's spring loaded. There's a little spring underneath so that the tension stays. There's that little spring. And this is the part that you clean with the fiber pen, the glass fiber pen, and do a lot of cleaning. Don't make the mistake I made, which was to try to take this piece out in order to clean behind it. You can clean behind it by just cleaning what you can see of the plate that's underneath the wound up wires. Just get in there and clean what you can. What you won't be able to clean, I believe there's a signal for when the gas tank is getting low. It puts a light on your dashboard. That won't work because you can't get in there and clean that part. But I didn't feel like I needed that. I just wanted to know how much gas was in the tank. So I cleaned the heck out of this and all the other places where I could see contact needed to be made. Obviously cleaned up this unit underneath, so contact was clean. All the contacts were clean, and I cleaned up the end of this piece because I believe that goes to ground. So there you can see I also cleaned where that piece makes contact in here, because the entire unit is grounded from a grounding wire that it gets attached to the top. You'll see it when you take it out. So basically clean all the contacts and then it worked like a charm. Okay, just to clarify, this isn't the actual unit I fixed. I happen to have 3 units to work with. This one I first messed up because I did try to take this piece out. Well, I did take it out. But this is made out of plastic. And everything, when I tried to secure it back in its spot, all the little plastic edges broke. And it was kind of a mess. And that was after that I realized that the only thing that's underneath that you can't reach would be the light that tells you your gas tank is getting low. So no need to take this piece out. And the other thing I did is I bent these little pieces so that it would make good contact with the slider and with these plates underneath, because this piece goes back in sandwiching the wound little wires like that. So the bottom contact of this piece goes on the bottom, onto the bottom plate. Yeah, that's it. So good luck, and feel free to leave comments for other people to learn from whatever I did wrong or left out. Bye.